Are you a big fan of Formula One, but when you watch it in English, you don't get a thing? Well, no worries, my friend. I've got your back. Hey everyone, I'm teacher Noty, and today, buckle up because we're driving into the thrilling world of Formula One. Now, I've got a question for you. If you had to learn English as fast as a Formula One car, would you like it to be fast as Max Verstappen or more like a pit stop delay? Leave it in the comments down below. Well, today we're going to check out some famous F1 drivers and their English skills. Some of them speak like pros, and others, well, let's just say their interviews are interesting. But now, let's dive into vocabulary. You need to know all these words if you want to be a pro in the F1 world. Let's get started. Before we dive into how well F1 drivers speak English, let's test your knowledge. Formula One has its own special words, and if you're watching F1 at the moment, you probably have heard most of this, but maybe you don't know their meaning. Number 1, race. Of course, this is the main event where drivers compete to win. Car. Well, this is the special vehicle designed for racing. Driver. The person who drives the car. Team. The group of people supporting the driver. Lap. One full trip around the racetrack. Helmet. The safety gear that drivers wear on their heads. Should have had one today, but I only had this. Cap. Tires. Well, the wheels of the car that grip the road. Track. This is the special road where the race happens. Okay, now let's take it up a notch. These words you will hear in every F1 race, and if you know them, you're on your way to sounding like a real fan. A pit stop. When a car stops during the race for new tires or repairs. Podium. This is the platform where the top 3 drivers stand after the race. Overtake. When a driver passes another car. Grid. The starting position of the drivers before the race begins. Pole position. The first place on the grid earned in qualifying. Chicane. It's a tricky section of the track with sharp turns. Checkered flag. This is the flag waved at the end of the race. The phrase box box. It's a radio message from the team instructing the driver to enter the pits. The expression lights out and away we go, it's a phrase often used by commentators at the start of a race. Flying lap. A fast lap in qualifying where the driver pushes for the best time. Full throttle. Going as fast as possible, giving your 100%. To jump the gun. This means to start too early before the right time. To lap someone means being significantly faster or better than someone. To be stuck in the pits means being delayed or unable to move forward. And the last one, to finish in style. That means ending something in a great and impressive way. Quick game now. Let's see if you remember. I'll describe a word and you have to try and guess it before I say the answer. It's the place where cars race. Track. This is what drivers wear for safety on their heads. Helmet. A driver must cross this to finish the race. Finish line, correct. This is where the fastest driver starts the race. Pole position. If a driver stops to change tires, he's making a pit stop. This flag is shown when the race is over. Exactly, checkered flag. Awesome! Now that you've got the F1 vocabulary down, let's move on to the next section. Today's main event is who speaks the best English in Formula 1? Okay, stay tuned. First, let's talk about the best English speakers in Formula 1.
Lewis, what was the last song you listened to?
It was a song I have that I did called Trophy.
What was the last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched, last night, Dark Knight.
Native speakers, of course, like Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris have no problem, but did you know that drivers like Charles Leclerc from Monaco and Fernando Alonso from Spain speak near perfect English?
Fernando, how was your race? My race was a lot more exciting than yours, I think. What happened? Explain a little bit. Yeah, I've been in the fight with Yuki at the beginning of the race, and then with Piastri, then with Hamilton, and at the end with Yuki again. So yeah, different than yours, I guess. How was the car, deck-wise? Something that you expected or? Unexpected, a lot of deck, especially at the front. So we stopped. I think I was the first one to stop. Is it right? In lap 16?
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of deck. How was your car?
Alonso even throws in some jokes and sarcasm in interviews, and let's not forget about Daniel Ricciardo from Australia. His English is great, but his sense of humor, even better. His famous shoey celebration was iconic. Let's check it out.
What's that about? Champagne in the shoe?
No, you don't want to be. Maybe it's an Aussie tradition, I don't know.
Yeah.
So what's the takeaway? Learning English isn't just about speaking correctly, it's about confidence, personality, and if you can make a joke and express yourself, you're already winning. But who struggles with English? Not all drivers have it so easy. One of the most famous moments comes from a legendary F1 press conference. A reporter asked Kimi Räikkönen what he did before the race, and he answered,
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was having a shit. Yeah. And that was his actual response. Direct, honest, and maybe not the most professional one. And then we have some of the youngest drivers. In Argentina, his name is Franco Colapinto. I'm from Argentina too. He's improving, his level of English is great, but of course, there's always room for improvement. He's got a strong accent, but his level of English, overall level of English, is amazing. Do you want to listen to one of his interviews? Let's go.
I'm Franco, and this is Wrong Answers Only.
What's your name?
Neil Armstrong.
What's your job?
I'm a golf player.
Who's your teammate?
Einstein
Nice. Which team do you drive for?
for Cadillac.
Who is the 2024 world champion?
Franco Colapinto.
Which team won the last FIFA World Cup?
Argentine. Oh.
What is hello in Spanish?
Chihuahua.
What noise does a dog make?
Meow.
How many wheels does a Formula One car have?
25.
Name an animal that is not an elephant.
A Franco Colapinto.
Have you ever watched one of Carlos Sainz's interviews? Let's give it a go.
How is your hair always so good after a race? And just, I have the same question, because when I've been racing or otherwise take a crash helmet off, you know when your parents used to have a bowl they put on your head and they cut around it? That's what my haircut looks like. Yours looks like this. So what am I doing wrong?
How many times you shampoo per day? Okay, not bad. No, honestly, I don't do anything.
What I like about him is that he can use his English to make jokes with sarcasm. His level of English is so good that he can make jokes, translating them from Spanish to English, and they can still be funny. So what's the lesson here? Even if your English isn't perfect, don't be afraid to speak it, to use it, communicate with everyone you have around. F1 drivers travel the world, work with international teams, and do interviews in a language that isn't their first. if they can do it under pressure, you can definitely practice in your daily life. Mistakes are part of learning. Just like in racing, you sometimes need to take risks, make mistakes, and keep improving. So speak up, practice, and have fun. And now, my favorite section of all. We're going to be reacting to viral TikTok videos. In this case, Charli D'Amelio, who is at Jimmy Fallon's show, and she explains her favorite slang expressions she uses with her friends. For example, do you know what to be beat is? Do you know what that's cake mean? Okay, if you don't know, stay tuned. Let's go.
If you and your friends say, that's cake.
Okay, I thought of this earlier.
All right, well.
This is the epitome. TikToker Charli D'Amelio starring on Broadway. That's cake. Not real. No way. That is insane.
Oh, okay, it's not real.
You know the show, like, Is It Cake?
Is It Cake? Yeah.
That's where we got it off of.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So you go, so that's cake.
This is cake.
This is cake. This is not real.
It's not real.
Fantastic.
Okay, so this is one of the expressions she uses with her friends. That's cake. This is not real. That's fake. That can't be possible. And of course, as she says, it comes from a show, from a famous TikToker. Let's go.
Let's be bead.
Let's be bead. That is...
Let's be bead.
Let's be bead. That is when we're all hanging out and everyone decides to order from a different restaurant and we just put it all out on the table and everyone eats their own. We get from like the last one we did, we had like Wingstop, Five Guys, pizza, pasta, and we just all eat from everything. Let's be bead.
Let's be bead. We're going to be bead tonight. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's be bead. He didn't even know that expression, of course, because maybe it's something really new, trendy that she uses with her friends. So let's be bead means let's order some food. It's going to be messy from different places, but each of us, we're going to eat our own dish, our own order, but all together from different brands, from different places, from different restaurants. Let's be bead. And I like the body language. I like the way she does that with her fingers. Let's be bead.
Girlies, check in.
This one is very important. This is a text thing. You text girly check in. Everyone likes it or is like, I'm good, you're good. Make sure everyone gets home safe. Just to check in. How's everyone doing in the morning before a show?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a cute little thing.
Girlies, check in. I like that one. All right, good.
Okay, so girlies check in. Basically, it's her sending a message to a group or maybe to different friends of hers. And basically, they have to give her a thumbs up or just, okay, I'm fine, thanks. I got home safe and sound. It's just a way of checking that everyone is at home safe and sound. It's girlies check in. That's nice. I guess there's going to be boys check in as well.
This one, I kind of understood, but I don't understand it. But it says, what's your favorite color?
Yes. Okay, so I hate silence. So when we're all in a room and it's silent and I need conversation, I need something. I just go, so what's everyone's favorite color?
Okay, that's good. All right, now I understand that. All right, I might steal that one too.
Well, that's not an expression, but it's something that she does. Apparently, she doesn't like silence. So whenever she's with friends and no one's talking, she just goes like, okay, what's your favorite color? By the way, what's your favorite color? Let me know in the comments. My favorite color is yellow. What else? I guess my brand colors, blue and orange, I guess. What's your favorite color now? Let's continue. And this is the moment you come in. Have you ever seen funny moments of Formula One drivers speaking English wrongly, or maybe funny press conferences? Well, send me your favorite clips and I'll break them down in the next episode. You can send them to my Instagram DMs or to Promova's DMs, and of course, don't forget to follow Promova for more fun content like this. All right, Tim, that's a wrap. Today we learned that speaking English is just like Formula One. It takes practice, confidence, and sometimes a little humor. If you like this episode, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, download Promova, drop a like, and leave a comment. All those things in that order. And remember, learning English is a race, not a sprint. So keep pushing, keep improving, and most importantly, enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. See you in the next episode. Bye!